Never seen that before.
White lion is a rare color mutation of the Timbavati area. White lions are the same as the tawny African lion found in some wildlife reserves in South Africa and in zoos around the world. White lions are not a separate subspecies and are thought to be indigenous to the Timbavati region of South Africa for centuries, although the earliest recorded sighting in this region was in 1938. Regarded as divine by locals, white lions first came to public attention in the 1970s in Chris McBride's book The White Lions of Timbavati, up until 2009. When the first pride of white lions was reintroduced to the wild, it was widely believed that the white lion could not survive in the wild. It is for this reason that a large part of the population of white lions now reside in zoos. White lions of Mizani are not albinos. Their white color is caused by a recessive trait derived from a less severe mutation in the same gene that causes albinism. Distinct from the gene responsible for white tigers, they vary from blonde to near white. This coloration does not appear to disadvantage their survival. The white lions of the Global White Lion Protection Trust have been reintroduced into their natural habitat and have been hunting and breeding successfully without human intervention for a significant amount of time.
To our surprise, we put the meat down for Mum, but before we could let Mum through, the cubs there's another one moving in for a lick. 4 weeks of age, it's quite a good sign. They'll start growing even.
At 6 weeks old, the mum hits a critical age, and the cubs will soon be allowed outside. However, before that can happen, they need to be vaccinated and microchipped.
We've doubled in weight in 2 weeks.
I'm just going to place a microchip in.
Yeah. Bit of spray. So I'm sure it's going to be a huge crowd puller, but from the animal point of view as well, it's going to be wonderful having a family of these running around outside. They really are looking like little lions now, aren't they? Look, inquisitive, cheeky, full of beans.
The other 3 adults have had the reserve all to themselves, but that's about to change. Now they've had their vaccinations, the cubs will soon be joining them. But first, there's the issue of names to resolve.
We've named the little one Toto, because it's Swahili for... I don't know if we've already mentioned it to Bob yet.
I don't really worry too much about names.
Going outside is a big step that needs to be taken in small stages. Initially, Mum Marin and her cubs will be let into the nursery paddock, so if anything scares them, they know how to get back to the safety of their pen.
I didn't expect them to come running straight out. They're coming out very cautiously.
It's Casper coming out first, which he's a bit of a mummy's boy, so I'm not really too surprised. And then there's the little scruffy one. Lara's come out, do what they want to do when they want to do.
Mum's pretty steady though. She's just standing there having a long hard look and a sniff. It's been a long time inside. You would never know she'd reared 4 cubs though, would you?
You wouldn't, not looking at her. She looks amazing.
She's bowled the pounds on, not lost them.
If she doesn't panic, they won't either.
Sniffing at everything. Everything looks different. Everything smells different. Doesn't know what it is. Fortunately, spitting it out again. It's not eating it.
One of the big girls just picked up a big chunk and is playing with it. Because they've never seen it before, it's a bit of a novelty for them, I think.
It's gone very well. You know, when they start panicking or running up fences or barging into things, you worry, but they've got Mum's temperament, I think. They're very laid back.
The main White Lion Reserve covers 2 acres, a daunting area for small cubs. But after a week in the nursery paddock, they're ready for the biggest adventure of their lives so far.
Mum's gone out to check everything's safe, I think. She's going around the outside of the fence. But I think they'll get the hang of it. One's come out now. Funnily enough, it's the one that usually keeps well back. She's always the reticent one. When they're fully confident, we'll let the public in when we open. But at the moment, no one has got any idea at all what we got here. They're having a good run round. Mum's doing her usual marvellous job, as if she's just getting more confident by the minute. It's been a long time since she's been out here, and she deserves it. They're having a drink now from one of the puddles. A bit startled at first when they first trod in it and didn't quite know doing it, but they're having a whale of a time.
After a few days getting used to the reserve by themselves, the cubs are ready to meet the rest of the pride. The first to be introduced to them is Dad.
Just hope
he could come out and just have a go at them straight away, and if he does, the size of him compared to the size of them, he could kill them. We don't really think he's going to, because he's a big soppy boy, but we've got to all be in here just to be on the safe side, just in case. So if anything does happen, we can get in there immediately and split.
Come in, Vic. The hatch is up, he's on his way. Stand by.
Marin's going up to her now. She's been a bit flirty. We don't want her to come back into season. The last thing we want is for her to be mated again, but I think she's just missed a bit of adult company. And the cubs are a bit wary. But I'm very surprised that he's just walked past, and to be honest, he doesn't even look as if he's turned and seen them yet. 2 that look like they've plucked up a bit of courage to follow him, which is quite brave, really, considering they've not really met him before, and through a bit of...
I think fatherhood's come. It's a bit of a slightly short temper, but I think that will improve the more he gets used to it. This is one of the reasons why we do this in easy stages. I want to play tease before we can figure them out totally unattended.
You can see these cubs aren't white anymore. She's washing them, trying her hardest to keep them clean, but with all the mud and how wet it is outside, they're rapidly turning a shade of brown.
A few weeks later, and Rolo is still chasing the cubs. All 8 white lions are now on the reserve together. The breeding programme is going so well that Natasha
The Pope. I get this specially sent from the Vatican.
Now, doing that is a bit difficult because you don't just want to speak for 3 years and come back to the project. You need experience to make this one. You can't actually work with China's, work with
I've even been out with a couple of rough women in my time. I've even been out with a couple of rough women.
now,
I've only ever been bitten once, and that was by a rough woman on the other side of town. Don't laugh, I married her.